Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Vibes and Stuff, where I react to anime, old, new, and everything in between. And today we will be looking at episode 12 of Hunter x Hunter, entitled, I have it right here, Last Test of Resolve. Now, I can't even pretend to know what's going to happen next episode because we are kind of in a place where they left us at sort of a very boring spot where we have to sit in a room for 50 hours and just wait our time out. That's how much time we have lost in the last round, and now we are paying for it with giving it up. Now, I'm not expecting this episode to hit the highs as the last one because I don't think it'd be possible to do that because we had two crazy things on different sides of the spectrum. We had, of course, the beginning, which was funny, weird, a little pervy with Liario and the one girl who was there. I think her name was like Lorette or something. Where he was like, "I'm gonna bet if you're a guy or a girl or anything," and I was like, "This is so weird and not really what the show's been about." And then to finish off the episode, they had Killua rip a dude's heart out. So I mean, sides of the spectrum and like what's going on. I mean, they couldn't be. The juxtaposition couldn't be more intense, severe, whatever word you'd like to use. So I don't think we're going to hit those highs. I would be shocked. I think we are now going to be starting showing what the next challenge is going to be, introducing me, the viewer, to, all right, this is the next thing we got going on. Some people have already finished altogether. I think there was 3 of them that finished last episode, Hisoka being first because Hisoka is the most qualified and most dangerous, so there's no surprises there. But that's where we're at. We're in a room, we're waiting, so let's check out how we get to what we're doing next. There's no way they're going to waste the whole episode being in there for 15 minutes. That'd be crazy. I expect that to be like a minute and a half and they're done. But let's see what we get after that. I'm really excited to jump into it, so let's do it with episode 12 of Hunter x Hunter, Last Test of Resolve.
72時間でトリックタワーを下まで降りなければならない第3次試験の最中、ゴンたちは50時間ものペナルティを与えられてしまっていた。
Have some tea, relax. Probably have like a DVD player there or something. Watch some movies. Watch your favorite anime. You can work on your super cool tricks, dude.
前足の踏み込みを躊躇すると怪我するぜ。わかった。
なあ、クラピカ。俺たちがここで50時間過ごしたら、残りは10時間弱だったよな。
まあ、そうだが。
That's not a lot of
10時間も
time.
残ってんなら楽勝じゃねえかな。
甘いな。
何
3次試験の持ち時間は72時間もあるんだぞ。そして受験者の半分近くは不合格になるように試験は作った。
Yeah, it ain't gonna be us though.
つまり平均
We're going on,
72時間はかかるってことだ。その考えは甘々の甘ちゃんだな。
まあ、残り10時間でゴールできるかどうかはこの先の試験内容にもよる。
Yeah, exactly. And there's no point worrying about it. That's where we're at.
だが、じゃんけんで簡単に負けるような運のないやつが一緒じゃ。
I mean, that is true.
なんだ
スケベ心でわざと賭けに負けるわ。
I also did that.
人の足引っ張ることしか考えてねえ
This is all true.
へへ、そうやってイラついて責任感じて残りの時間を過ごしてればいい。
Go and try
何やって
to.
んだ
ごめんごめん。
こんな狭いところでスケボーなんて乗るんじゃねえ。
Well, I was gonna say too with Killua last episode, how his eyes change. His design reminds me a lot like of a cat, and like how they can like flip the intensity, and it's like, oh, you're in hunt mode. I wonder if they thought of like using cats with Killua's
眠れないのか。
eye changes and his intensity.
別に俺2、3日寝なくても
平気だから。
10時間経過か。
ここ窓がないからわかんないけど、もう朝だよな。
おそらくな。
Just mess with Gon.
Huh?
Good man. I love when kids are written as kids, even if one of them is a psychopath assassin. They're so
もうちょっ
cute.
と寝かせろ。
釣りって針に餌つけて垂らすだけじゃねえのか。
うん、魚の気持ちになるんだよ。
魚の気持ち？
そう、今ここに餌を落としてくれたらなーって。貸して。
すっげえ。ちょっとやらせろよ。
The skateboard is much cooler, let's be honest.
こんな感じ
If I
か。
had to choose between a skateboard and a fishing bowl, I'll take the skateboard.
まあ見てなって。
おいおい、何しやがる。
Reel him in! Reel him in!
狙い通り、うまい。
おい、ズボン破れんだろ。やめ。
へい、どうだ釣れただろ。
Got on!
何が釣れたな。俺は魚か。
そんなに怒るなよ。焼いて食おうってわけじゃないし。
He could if he wanted to. Hey, he could if he wanted to. Don't forget that.
よっしゃ、ゴール。あ、
53番ポックル
I like Pokel's design.
審議の結果同
I don't think
着
we've seen Pokel,
所要時間30時間4
but
分
he actually doesn't. He looks
お
cool.
っさん、
He's not just
同
a
着は
normal.
受験番号が
No,
若い
boring
方
looking
が上だ
character.
からな。
Let's go to like 8 maybe next time after the next, train. 8 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours. The area's ripped, dude. See, 8 hours.
あと1時間。
That one girl kind of looked like a mix of like Bulma and young Chi-Chi. Well, Bulma's hair.
け、まだ10時間もあるのか。ゴールするの早すぎたぜ。
Yeah. Also, you should probably check your wound out, bro. Maybe clean it up a little bit. I don't know.
よし、
Just a suggestion.
完了。
Let's go. Let's go.
あと1分。
長え1分だな。
So we're just gonna run now for the next one. Let's just run to it. Yeah, this is not going great.
ああ、埃まみれじゃん。
急ごうぜ。残り1時間しかね
I sneeze so much with dust. Be sneezing the whole
扉
time.
を開けるかどうかの丸抜だ。先に進むんだから開けるに決まってるじゃねえかよ。
Tompa.
いい加減にしろよってめ
It's not gonna be
待
Tompa.
てよ。
Yeah.
俺は丸を押し
It's
た
too
ぜ。
obvious.
嘘つきやがれ。
I'm gonna say
時
Kurapika.
に足を引っ張るのはてめえの得意技だろ。
レオリオごめん。
え
俺が間違って押しちゃったんだよ。
なんだそうかよ。
待てよ。
え
きっちり謝ってもらおうか。今のは納得できないからな。
もともとてめえが前から
Contentious relationship,
真
for
似してきた
sure.
からだろ。別に謝る義理はねえな。
まるで俺だけが足引っ張ってるみたい
When
な。
this is all over and whatever happens, if we somehow drag Tompa to becoming an actual hunter,
足止めさ
they're
せ
gonna
ると
go
思
at
って
it.
るんだ。致命的なミスしたのはお前さんの方だぜ。
おい、レオリオ。
待ってろ、クラピカ。
Squared up. Catch these
よしなよ、
hands.
二人とも。俺が押し間違えたのが悪かったんだし。
アホらしい。 先に行くぜ。
Yeah, let's just go though, yeah. Are we wasting more time?
おいゴン、どうやらゴールが近いらしいぜ。
本
ここが多数決最終の分岐点です。心の準備はいいですか？丸か×だってさ。
心の準備だと
I'm going X.
OK に決まってるぜ。
よせ、選択してる暇などない。
Thank you. Let's just, yeah, keep it moving. I don't think I've guessed the right one the whole time I've been here.
5人でちなみに長く困難な道はどんなに早くても攻略に45時間はかかります。短く簡単な道はおよそ3分ほどでゴールに着きます。長く困難な道なら丸、短く簡単な道なら×を押してください。
Ooh, that's tough.
×の場合、壁に設置された手錠に2人がつながれた時点で
Oh, they can't even do the
扉
long
が開き
one?
ます。
Okay.
つながれた2人は時間切れまでここを動けません。
Well, I guess we're not doing the short one.
試験官も準備がいいね。
I mean, Gon would. I mean, not Gon. Killua would sell the other two. He only likes Gon. But Gon
5
wouldn't
人か2人
leave
戦っても
Liario and
残り3人を決め
Kurapika
ると
behind.
いうことか。
3人の中に残る。
First off, bro, I think
よく言
if
う
we're
な。
talking about most
あ
qualified,
の
it would
50
be
時間がなきゃ長い
Killua,
方を選
Gon,
べたん
and
だぞ。
Kurapika.
お前が責任取って残るって
If
いうの
we're,
が
you know,
筋
if we're
だ
being honest here.
俺は丸を押すよ。
Good boy.
やっぱりみんなで
Yes,
せっかく
I
こ
agree.
こまで来たんだから5人で通過したい。
ゴン、
1か
He's a
×か
stand-up
の可能性でも俺はそっちにかけたいんだ。
お
There
い
you
お
go.
い
It's either all of us or none of
しかも
us.
クソもさ、あと1時間もないんだぜ。ゴン、選択肢
Is Killua gonna take
合格したいならな。
just for Gon?
そういうことだぜ。
あとはどうやって3人を決めるかだ。まあ俺はお前とその中に残るつもりだ。
Yeah, he's as like you said, he doesn't have any connection with the other three.
せっかくここまで来たんだ。こんなところでやられてたまるか。
You don't even wanna
先手必
win.
勝だ。
やは
Kurapika is gonna
り
side
仲
with
間
Gon.
内で戦うしか方法はないのか。
I'm the best for us.
今すぐ決着をつけてやる。
それはこ
What
っ
did
ち
Gon
のセリフ
notice?
だぜ。
Go notice something.
もうやるしかないみたいだな。
Don't want to do that with.
どうする？
We need level head seed to prevail, guys.
残り3分です。
This is way too intense for what I was expecting at the end of this.
ああ、長かったな。
He's dead.
死んでるぜ。バカなやつだ。死んで合格するより生きて再挑戦すればいいのによ。
残り1分です。
No, no, this person I never saw before is dead. Oh
終わり
no.
だな。
This is way too intense. I'm actually. Okay.
第20号404番クラピカ。
That's who I mean, anyone was gonna make it, but how's Liario gonna make it?
405番ゴン。
もう手が豆だらけだ。
第
Hey, everyone made it!
403番レ
How'd
オ
they
リ
do
オ。
that?
第24号16番トンパ。所要時間71時間
Just
59
walk
分。
through the door.
手は豆だらけだけど、5人揃ってタワーを攻略できた。ほんと、ゴンのおかげだな。
How'd they do it? Everyone agreed. And then they put a hole in the wall.
なんて
まったく、あの場面でよく思いついたもんだ。
武器を使えば壁が崩れることが分かったからね。50分以上もかかっちゃったけど。
極限の精神状態で二択を迫られて、それをぶち壊す発想ができる。
Gone, my boy.
お前のすごいところだ。
He is special. He's a special
第
boy.
3次試験終了。通過人数25名。うち1名死亡。
Shout out to the one guy that died.
たとえ仲違いが
There's also the one that was on
ゴンは
the
苦労
roof
した仲
that
間と
got
苦
eaten by the
難を
monster.
乗り越えた。しかし今日の友は明日の敵。個人対個人の厳しい戦いがこれから始まることをゴンはまだ知る由もなかった。
On the next episode. And that was episode 12 of Hunter x Hunter Last Test of Resolve. And I gotta say, guys, they really crammed a lot of intensity at the end of that episode. More than half, it was in the room. Probably like 15 minutes of the 20 or whatever it was just him in the room doing kind of nothing. And then we got to, well, there's only going to be 3 that make it. Is there going to be 5? We can't do that. So what are we going to do? You know, the power of friendship, for once, cannot prevail. We cannot take the option of us doing the 40-hour one because there's just no time and there's not going to be some magical thing that happens. So we actually had to think about this. And the way they did it, where it was like, no, we're just gonna kill each other. I was like, oh, we're doing this right now. Like, I thought this episode was just gonna be done now. Like, this is when we start the intensity. I did not see that coming at all. So it really threw me for a loop, and it had me kind of shook. I was like, oh, okay, we're all gonna fight. And then how they did it, where no one actually turned on each other. I mean, they did turn on each other because clearly they were fighting and all that. And Killua was like, all right, let's go. I'm ready to do this. Nails come out. But Gon was able to come up with a great plan. Cooler heads prevailed. And it was a very clever way to write it, where it wasn't just some kind of BS. No, we just figured it out because we figured it out. It actually has some logic to it, and it made sense. And in the animation, they showed us with Tompa's axe going through that this is a possible thing. So it's like there's a reason why it got into Gon's head. It's not that he's just like a genius. He was able to see it, put a plan together. Everyone agreed, which I loved. Tompa, you would think, would be kind of a, contrarian kind of character, but he voted for it as well. And it seems like for someone who was like, I don't actually care, but I just like seeing, young people's dreams die, he seemed, super ready to win, considering he picked up an axe and swung it. So I think that's a cool kind of character change, that now that, the brass ring that always escaped him because it was impossible, it seems like with these guys he can get it done. So it's like maybe he's gonna have like a character twist and be like, no, actually, you know what, since I'm here, I might as well win and become a hunter. I'm not just a troll. So I think that's a cool character element that they can play out and see what happens with it. Yeah, we didn't get to where we were going. A lot of time spent in the room, but I'm really happy with how they ended the episode. And they did it in a way where all the intensity and all that, it just makes you want to jump. It's very like a bingeable episode where it's like, oh, I can't wait to see what happens in the next one. This is going to be so cool. This is so exciting. We left it at such a good place. It's what Attack on Titan is amazing at, where it's like, instead of the resolve, because it's the title, but instead of the resolve, it put some moment of intensity in your head right at the end. You're like, oh man, and instead of being like, oh, that was fun, you're like, next episode. So I think they did a really good job on that one. And I'm weirdly excited and want to talk about this for an episode that was mostly nothing and 3 minutes of crazy intensity. But I have to say goodbye so we can watch the next one and see what we do next. So that was episode 12 of Hunter x Hunter Last Test of Resolve. I will see you guys later. Bye.